Will you stop fucking with your hair and get on with the video?
Somebody's getting fired. Hello, folks. My name is Chris, but you can call me Ganhu or Chris. It doesn't matter. In honor of the 95th Academy Awards airing March 12th, I decided to go back in 2022 and look at some of the best and some of the worst films that came out this year. More specifically, I asked you, yes, you, dear viewer, what you thought were the best and worst films of 2022. I asked folks from all over the internet. I asked folks in my Discord who I know from one other Discord server to big-time YouTube celebrities. Whoa, they're gonna be at the Academy Awards one day. Watch out now. Here's the thing, though. No one has good taste. I'm the taste maker and taste faker. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna be looking at your top 5 and bottom 5 films of 2022 and maybe roasting you. Who knows? If I disagree, I'm gonna say you're dumb, and if I agree, I'm gonna be like, based, man. Someone call the based department. The coolest part about what I'm doing here is that folks got this out of the way in like January or even December of last year, and then if you did it in February, you're late. We're in 2023. We're not thinking about 2022 anymore, but the Oscars get away with it, and if I do this in the name of the Academy Awards, then I'm not late either. I just have to get this out before Oscar Sunday. First up, Rin, my girlfriend. Her top 5 films of 2022. And number 5, The Fabelmans. Number 4, The Batman. Number 3, X. Ooh, that was actually kind of an upset. Number 2, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And number 1, Nope. Yeah, no, that's about right. I'm not gonna roast her because she's my girlfriend. Sorry. Guys, I'm not gonna roast my girlfriend, okay? If I did, I'd be a misogynist. We all know that I'm not a misogynist. That makes it sound like I am. Hang on. Rin's 5 worst films of 2022. Number 5, Scream. Number 4, Halloween Ends. Number 3, Jurassic World Dominion. Number 2, Silent Night. And number 1, Morbius. Silent Night actually really surprises me. We both went and saw Silent Night together, and she enjoyed it way more than I did. But I don't think that's even in my bottom 5 of the year. Number 1 being Morbius. That checks out. All memes aside about Morbius, that movie's fucking bad. That movie's terrible. Hello, folks. Please ignore how I look right now for my self-esteem's sake. It's currently Oscar Sunday, and I am putting the final touches on this video, and while I do that, please be sure to check out the links in the description. I have a Discord and a Patreon you can check out. I'd really appreciate it. I have a bunch of copyright shit in this video, so it probably won't get monetized. Doesn't matter if it would, because AdSense is terrible. I fucking hate Google AdSense so much. So please visit my Patreon. Oh my god, please. Okay, back to the video. Bye. Joe, he's a friend of mine. Yo, Joe! Number 5, Top Gun Maverick. Number 4, Glass Onion. Number 3, The Menu. Number 2, damn. Number 2, Turning Red. And number 1, The Northman. Very surprised to not see Everything Everywhere in Joe's top 5. He is a cinemaholic, just like your MC. Number 2, Turning Red. Guys, I haven't seen Turning Red. It didn't seem like it appealed to me that much. It's in a bunch of top 5s that I've gathered here. Sorry to be a Tucker Carlson about what Disney movies I decide to watch. Seems like out of everybody that I asked, a lot of people seem to enjoy it, so I'll give it a chance. Bottom 5 movies of 2022 for Joe: Jurassic World Dominion, Morbius, Uncharted, Don't Worry Darling, and Firestarter. Joe made a point to say that Firestarter is also going to be the end of Stephen King adaptations for a while, which I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. That bitch has made more books than Shakespeare's made poems. Don't fact check me on that. Yeah, I didn't watch Firestarter because it looked terrible. Seeing Don't Worry Darling ranked over Uncharted is kind of surprising to me. Didn't watch Uncharted. I did watch Don't Worry Darling. That movie got memed on quite a bit, and it is definitely not the best movie from last year, but it wasn't actually as bad as I was expecting. It was overall just kind of but no, that's a respectable top and bottom 5, Joe. Thank you very much. Yo, Joe! We have top 5 and bottom 5 from our resident wrestling fanatic, Bambi, also known as our resident heel, because we hate him. Top 5, Bullet Train. Bullet Train isn't actually in my top 5, but gotta do it for Benito. The dick writing is crazy on this one. He has not given you a text back, Bambi. I'm sorry. I don't think he likes texting that much in the first place. You try to get up near Bad Bunny and you're like, hey, Bullet Train was in my top 5 last year. Boom. Yeah, no, he doesn't like that. Don't put that shit in his face. Number 4, Jujutsu Kaisen. Am I saying that right? Jujutsu Kaisen 0, Puss in Boots, The Batman, and Top Gun Maverick. Here's the thing. I would give people a lot of shit for putting The Batman, some more cape shit, in their top 5 if The Batman were an incredible movie. I fucking love The Batman. I can't even be mad at this list. I think putting Top Gun Maverick as number 1 is a little bit, looks like you're doing some cringe right there. But I mean, it's a good movie. Fuck it. It's a good movie. Bambi's bottom 5. Number 5, Jurassic World. Number 4, Uncharted. Number 3, Black Adam. Number 2, Multiverse of Madness. And number 1 is Halloween Ends. I remember he was in my Discord talking about how much he hated Halloween Ends, and Halloween Ends is a poopy movie. That shit belongs in the extremely poopy movie franchise, if you ask a guy like me, cause it sucks. Now we have Rosa. She only gave me 5 films because there were 5 films that she saw in 2022. So I'll just go through the list of the 5 films that she saw in 2022. Firestarter, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Prey, The Batman, and Glass Onion. I don't even know if she liked or disliked Sonic 2. It could be a jump in quality from Sonic to Prey or from Firestarter to Sonic. The truth of the matter is I haven't seen Firestarter or Sonic, so I can't make the call there. I have seen Prey, so good choice for that being in your top 5 when you've only seen 5 movies in 2022. Putting Glass Onion at number 1. Guys, I'm sorry. Glass Onion, it was okay. It was okay. I'm not even going to say it was mid. It was okay. Kind of an underwhelming sequel. It jumped the shark a little bit, and I think it forgot what made Knives Out feel so special. Okay, famous Machine Gun Kelly stan Gabby Bell has something to say about her top 5 films of the year. Oh, recounting? There are only 4. Okay, in no particular order, we have Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Minions, Rise of Gru, Falling for Christmas, she notes Bad Hilarious, and The Bad Guys. And for bad movies that she saw in 2022, Me Time. I have never even heard of that movie. And Good Morning. She made sure that I include Good Morning. She made 2 fucking videos on it in 2022. So I think it's safe to say that it is her absolute favorite film of the year. Matt, The Sakura Sunrise. What do you have for us? Top 5. Jujutsu Kaisen. That checks out for our resident weeb. Top Gun Maverick, Inuo, The Batman, and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Everything Everywhere being number 1, it's a little basic. Inuo being in your top 5. He actually came over to my apartment and showed me that movie, and yeah, that one's worth the hype. Fucking excellent film. I highly recommend it. I'm co-signing that shit, Matt. That is some real shit that you just said. Bottom 5. Bullet Train, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, The Gray Man, more like The Gray Mid, Black Adam, and Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm surprised it took us this long to find Thor, Love and Thunder on the list. God damn. I didn't even fucking see that. That's not in my bottom 5 of the year because I knew that movie was gonna be bad. So I just didn't watch it. Now we have everyone's favorite millennial will cry if your song is a little sad, Troy, otherwise known as H.D. Hayes. Troy's top 5 movies of the year, in no particular order: Nope, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Batman, Bullet Train, and Glass Onion. Bottom 5 for Troy: Death on the Nile, Uncharted, Thor Love and Thunder, Morbius, and Fantastic Beasts 3. There are 2 movies on there where I'm not even sure if those actually came out in 2022. Did Death on the Nile come out last year? Holy shit, it did. Damn. I actually kind of liked the first one of those movies. I thought Orient Express was okay. Fuck. Hey, props to Troy for being our, album review guy, and he's the one that got the deep cut on there. Appreciate it, Troy. Very surprised that Elvis didn't make your top 5. I have some albums I can recommend to you, Troy. You can live stream yourself listening and reviewing to Elvis's quintessentials, Jailhouse Rock, or I literally have no idea what any album title to any Elvis album is. I only know the songs. You could put a gun to my head right now. I could not name you one Elvis album. Best Mod Jarbit, she's got her top 5. She's actually only seen 6 films in 2022. So she has a top 5, and then she has the bad movie she saw last year. Turning Red, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Puss in Boots 2. I'm extremely surprised that Puss in Boots beat out Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because Jarbit is probably the biggest Sonic the Hedgehog fan that I've ever seen. And if you think you're a bigger Sonic the Hedgehog fan, I want you to comment down below right now that you love Sonic! Love that chicken from Sonic! And then the bad movie she saw this year was Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And I think that appears in somebody's top 5 too. Very strange how that... Oh, very odd, very peculiar how that turned out for Doctor Strange. It's in people's top 5s, it's in people's bottom 5s. Sam Raimi, my beloved, why did you go back? Billy, another friend from our Discord, they have their top 5. Number 5, Glass Onion. Number 4, Nope. Number 3, Del Toro's Pinocchio. Number 2, Banshees of Inisherin. And number 1, Top Gun Maverick. I have to give major props to the top 3 selection there, because I have not seen anyone else even make mention to Banshees or to Del Toro's Pinocchio. But Top Gun being number 1, Billy, I know that's your personality now, but like, come on, you're like the most left-leaning leftist I know. Top Gun Maverick is your favorite movie of last year? Bottom 5, Uncharted, Gray Man, Jurassic World Dominion, Don't Worry Darling, and worst film, god damn, I don't even know if this counts as a movie. The Munsters. Ooh. Yeah, that shit was stinky. That was stinky. Why did that movie get made the way that it did? That had to be a front for something, right? That's like one of those, like, the budget was used to buy drugs or launder money sort of thing. Because that doesn't explain how the movie could even sound the way that it does. It's crazy. Zonker's top 5. Number 5, Bones and All. Number 4, Broker. Number 3, Decision to Leave. Number 2, Nope. And number 1, Marcel the Shell's Shoes On. This list is confusing to me because Marcel the Shell's Shoes On, I don't mean to be a Marcel the Shell hater or anything by any means. Very good movie. It did make me cry. That's not the best movie from last year. You had like 2 fucking K-dramas on here. You had fucking Decision to Leave. You had Broker. Like, you had Nope. Marcel over Nope? Really? Bottom 5 movies of 2022 for Zonkers. Number 5, Thor Love and Thunder. Number 4, Miracle Valley. I've not even heard of that movie. Number 3, Crush. What are these movies? Number 2, Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon. And number 1, The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. I have to Google 3 movies in your bottom 5. 3 out of 5 of the movies in your bottom 5 I've never heard of. But yeah, The Guardians Holiday Special, I don't even know if that really counts as a movie, but that was fucking bad. That was like way bad. I'm not even trying to change my mind on how I feel about James Gunn written, directed things, okay? I know it's controversial now to like James Gunn. I will go on record and say that I still love Guardians Volume 2, okay? I watched Guardians Holiday Special this year. Damn, was it bad. That felt like 40 minutes of James Gunn and the whole Guardians crew just phoning it in. And it felt like a down payment on a house for Kevin Bacon. That shouldn't have been made. I made fun of the Munsters earlier for feeling like a money laundering scheme movie. That's how I really feel about Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, because where did the money go? Paying Kevin Bacon to be in it? Was that the make or break of the 40-minute holiday special, whether or not Kevin fucking Bacon could be in it? Another Discord friend, Wolfie, has their top 5. He says for number 5, Turning Red. Number 4, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Number 3, Triangle of Sadness. Number 2, The Batman. And number 1, Moon Age Daydream. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That is the David Bowie documentary, I believe. I didn't get a chance to see it. I think it was a really limited release when it came out. It was out for a weekend and there was like hardly any marketing for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, Wolfie, you have the most eclectic and unpredictable taste out of anybody in my Discord. But for this top 5, I'm calling you based. You get the based seal of approval on this one. Bottom 5 for Wolfie, The Gray Man, Glass Onion. Number 3, Morbius. Number 2, Thor Love and Thunder. Number 1, Jurassic World Dominion. I have held off on my opinions on Jurassic World Dominion because it got mentioned a couple times in this video. But yeah, damn. Jurassic World Dominion, what a waste. What a complete fumble of a franchise. Jurassic World movies make me so sad. Have another Discord buddy, Zocus, with their top 5. 5, Doctor Strange 2. 4, Avatar 2. 3, Tar. 2, Glass Onion. 1, Everything Everywhere All at Once. The way this started out, this list was like, oh damn, these are some weird picks, but I like this. I fuck with this. And then we got quickly into r/movies favorite movies of the year real quick. So it was a grab bag. I appreciate it, Zocus. This is a nice list. Bottom 5 for Zocus: Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Thor Love and Thunder, The Batman at number 3. You liked Thor Love and Thunder more than The Batman? You what? I don't even know if I want to dignify the rest of the list, Zocus. I'm sorry. Number 2, Don't Worry Darling, and number 1, The Adam Project. Okay. And now we have Alfred Hitchcock if he were MCU pilled and still in film school. Mitch Ted. Mitch Ted's top 5 of the year includes Glass Onion, The Fabelmans, Top Gun Maverick, Babylon, and Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then bottom 5 for Mitch Ted: Minions Rise of Gru, Ant-Man, Deep Water, Thor Love and Thunder. Weird pick for number 1, but Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4 Fracture event. Didn't see it. Don't know if it actually counts as a movie. Let me go to Letterboxd real quick and see if it is. See if it is a movie. So I just typed in Fortnite on Letterboxd, and 2 things come up. Neither one of them being the thing that Mitch Ted suggested. So sorry, Mitch Ted, I am sending you directly to hell. But we have Easy Life at the O2. No idea what this is about. And Fortnite. Battle, Build, Survive. The biggest story behind the biggest video game ever. Cast your ballots, folks. Who's gonna win Best Picture this year at the Oscars? Is it gonna be Everything Everywhere All at Once? Is it gonna be The Fabelmans? It will not be The Fabelmans. I can guarantee you it's not gonna be The Fabelmans. It's probably gonna be Everything Everywhere, which is fine. I would love it if Everything Everywhere won Best Picture, because Twitter will be terrible. It will be the worst site in the world to visit for the next 3 months. Elon, shut it down. Elon, shut it down.